Hello everybody, in today's episode we're going to talk about viruses. Now we're going to introduce one of the viruses, Victor the virus. We're going to be following along with him throughout this video. First we're going to start with what a virus is. Viruses are little packages of DNA or RNA that can make people and other organisms sick. A famous one right now that you should know about is the COVID-19 coronavirus. They are surrounded by a coating of protein which is called a virion. The virus is considered just the genetic material inside of this coating. There's also another type of virus called a phage, which are viruses that infect bacteria and archaea and look like this. Bacteriophage is another word to describe one of these viruses. So how do viruses like Victor the virus survive when entering into an organism? First we'll look at how a virus attaches to the host cell. There are viral proteins on the outside of the virus which fit like a key into a lock, with the corresponding protein on the host cell. If the lock and key do not match, then the virus isn't able to attach and will die. Then, for the virus to be able to get inside to the cell, conformational changes in the envelope are made after the receptor binds. Then, the viral protein envelope can fuse to the host membrane. The genetic material is then transmitted to the host cell, where the host cell will translate and transcribe the virus's genes to make virions. Once those virions have been made, the cell then bursts open and releases all the virions it just made, which can then go to infect other cells. The next question we can answer is, how do viruses spread? The main way a virus spreads is through droplets produced from a cough or a sneeze. These droplets then can land or be carried from contact to a healthy person's mouth, eyes, or nose. When the virus enters the body, there are many defense mechanisms that have to be avoided for the virus to make the individual sick. The virus has to find a host cell with the correct proteins for binding in order to be able to infect the cell. A key example of the binding protein of a cell is the ACE2 receptor. The virus uses a spike protein to connect to the receptor, thus leading to infection. Now that we know how viruses are able to infect us and get us sick, it's important to know what you can do every day to limit your exposure. First, limit contact with people who are sick and stay away from them. Another way is to avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth, as we know that is a way for a virus to enter into your body. Try and disinfect areas that are frequently touched, like sinks, tables, and doorknobs. Finally, it's important that you frequently wash your hands for at least 20 seconds with soap and water. Victor the virus says goodbye, and thanks for watching.